Hey everyone, welcome back to Moonface Tarot 1111, your space for soul messages and divine insight. So if you guys are returning, thank you. I am so grateful that you're here. And if you are new, please do hit the subscribe button. Today we are focused on an energy check for soul counterparts. So whether you are a twin flame or a higher level soulmate or just somebody curious, we're checking in on the energy to see what is changing, okay? So if you guys would like to book me for your own personal reading, as these are only general and collective readings, you can do so by following the link down in the description box, or you can email me personally at moonfacetarot1111@gmail.com. Let's do this. Okay, so when I asked about the energy, the first thing that channeled through was getting ready for divine union. Okay, so there has been a lot going on behind the scenes that maybe you are unaware of when it comes to the masculine energy in your situation. Now, we do use these terms often, masculine and feminine, but that does not mean that it has to do with gender. I hope I'm making sense. So it could be a woman in masculine energy, it could be a man in feminine energy. Just flip the roles however you need to. Okay? So the first thing that we got here, and it says irreconcilable differences, and it says divorce and final. Okay, and to clarify, it says pretending, fake, living beyond means. So if this person was in a relationship with another person, it was literally just for looks. Okay, it wasn't a real love connection. This was maybe something to like kind of appease other people, right? That's just kind of the vibe that I was picking up on. And then, you know, it went further. We have drama queen here. It says thirsty, causing chaos. So they could have been involved with somebody, you know, a karmic soulmate. Now, karmic soulmates are put in our path to teach us lessons, and if we don't learn those lessons, we keep going around in another circle, and every time we do this, the lesson gets harder. We do have lockdown, mental prison, and confined. So this person has felt very secluded, okay? I don't know, it just, this isn't happy. Like, I don't feel, even if this person had gotten married, for some of you, maybe they did. For others, it was just like living together, not a legal marriage, okay? But they have felt trapped the entire time. Okay, it hasn't been happy at all. We have lost, it says ghosted, blocked, cut off. And then to clarify, we have crushed, sad, broken, and feeling alone. See? I just heard misery likes company in my head. So this other person has been making them miserable. And then we have drastic, it says extreme, harsh, cut off. Okay. And then to clarify, we have escapade, vacation, hideaway, and adventure, but it came out in reverse. I don't flip my deck, so if they come out in reverse, I do take them. I also don't pull cards. I take what is called jumpers. So when they jump out of the deck, that's when I accept them. But it feels like it, okay, so the masculine energy here that we're talking about, it feels like we have extreme, harsh, and cut off here. It's like they got in their car and just left. And it might have looked to everybody else that they went on a vacation. This wasn't that type of vacation. Okay, this wasn't like I'm gonna go and sit on the beach and drink Mai Tais, right? This was what they needed for their soul, just flat out. They needed to heal their soul. They have been completely lost and broken and not knowing, you know, to turn left, to turn right, or which direction to go whatsoever. Like, this person is wandering. I get the feeling like they do a lot for pretenses, okay? For the outside world, for things to look a certain way. And it hasn't gotten them any happier. So they needed just this time to figure things out. We have wish, and it says wish, hope, praying, and yearning. And when I clarified it, we have ascension, spiritual path, and awakening. Do you see them going headed up the stairs? Okay, toward the light up at the top. They needed to take a pause, take a beat, okay? Figure out who they are on the inside. Not who they show everybody else, but who they actually are. Because no matter which way that they go, they're not finding any happiness. And the things that people keep telling them would make them happy hasn't. They're unfulfilled because their soul is unfulfilled, right? And then we have retaliation. It says punish, payback, and revenge. And to clarify, we have anxiety, scared, and panic. Okay? So this person knows that they did you wrong. I'm just going to be very honest here. They know they did you dirty. And they are afraid that you will do the same to them. And not necessarily in a malicious type way, because I don't think that you're that type of person, but in a I'm just completely done with you, leave me alone way. Okay? I've had enough. And I'm hearing like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It's an old saying. But that's what their biggest fear is. Okay? That, you know, maybe you guys do get back together, or you do agree to give them a second chance, and then you like just ghost them, right? Or you just disappear, or they don't know what is happening. Like it's a little bit of a confused energy, so I am going to clarify. So can you give me some clarification on what else this person is afraid of? Okay, we have the 3 of Cups, that you're entertaining other people. And it doesn't have to be romantic, just the fact that you're entertaining other people. What else? Other people are around you. We have the Tower. So that is Aries. No, not Aries. What is that? It's Scorpio, and I think Aries. Yeah, Aries, Scorpio. Yeah. All right. What else about this? What about this Tower? Whoa. Okay. Hold on. I do believe that was the King of Swords, but hang on a second. Back. Yes, it was the King of Swords. Told you, I only take jumpers, so it's like a real game of go fish. I have to go find them a lot, but yes, the King of Swords. Okay, so I just heard truth bomb. What is the truth bomb? The Moon, Okay, so that's Pisces energy. Can also be Cancer energy because the moon rules Cancer. But yeah, the Five of Swords. It's, for one, this person's feelings are overwhelming them. With the moon card here, look at all the water. Do you see them drowning in the water? It's like when it all came rushing in. Okay? I'm hearing their unwillingness to see you with somebody else. So even friends, this person is jealous even if you're hanging out with friends. It's just because they're getting your attention and they are not. Okay, so the friends are getting your attention, but your counterpart here is not getting your attention. So they didn't realize it would make them feel so bad. And when all of that started flooding in, they didn't exactly know what to do with it here with this King of Swords. The King of Swords is not an emotional person, okay? They are intellectual. They are mind over heart. But they're wise, okay? So when this hit them, like they're literally showing me a house. Like the main part of the house. It's not even the basement. You would expect the basement. It's not the basement. It's the main part of the house, like water pouring in underneath the crack in the door, like the front door, like water pouring in there and like water coming up over the windows, like the main floor of the house. So I think it got to a point where this person had suppressed so much. It's like the basement was already full and now it's just seeping in through every crack and crevice it can. I hope this is making sense. It's very deep, all right? This person is not used to feeling like this. They've never felt like this with anybody ever in their life, okay? It doesn't matter if they've got a list as long as their arm, if they've been married 4 times, they have children with other people, it does not matter. It doesn't matter. They have never felt a connection like they felt with you, with anybody else. Here's the sun. See the stark difference? You know what I'm saying? The cold, the darkness into the light. And look, here's the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you might be an intellectual person as well. Maybe you're not like deeply rooted in your feelings. And it's like your intellect matches their intellect. All right? This person had a lot of choices. Like, I'm not going to lie, and I think you do too. Like, that's the thing. You two mirror each other. You match each other. So even if you both have choices, look at this. The Four of Wands just trying to come out for no reason at all. I didn't ask a question. I just was going to try to shuffle. You are well put together. You and this person. And they see this. They see that you are... It's like you can both hold the pillars. See how there's 4 pillars? It's like both of you could hold 2 pillars and stand tall. You can handle your own. They really admire this about you. What else? Ooh. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. You know, in the traditional Rider-Waite, it's like one person is giving, there's 2 people on the ground, but they're only giving to one person, and the other person is like begging. You will not do this. You will not beg. Either they will give to you freely, or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will not beg for attention. You know, Pentacles is always three-dimensional type things, tangible, physical things, okay? Even money. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, you will not be that person that is begging on the sideline. So what else about this? I think that they're going to give to you. Yes, I said that. I love this. They're going to give to you? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card, and it's all about giving and receiving equally. That's what the whole card is about, okay? Love. Giving and receiving equally, hand in hand. There are, you know, the little trundles, trickles, whatever you want to call them, going into each of the cups simultaneously together. So yes, there will be no uneven distribution in this relationship. What else? We have the Four of Pentacles. They're not telling you this, of course. They're holding it to themselves. We know that. You know, you guys are probably in no contact. What else about this Four of Pentacles? Temperance. Okay, they're learning what to give and what to keep. All right? When to say something, when not to say something. Because, yeah, there's a right time to not say things, okay? That's that moment when they ask you, does this outfit make me look fat? Never say yes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, tell your person the truth if they look terrible in something. Just be nice. Be nice. But just when to hold things to yourself a little bit, but when to give. You know, don't hold everything and don't give everything away. This person might have been a people pleaser, or you might have been a people pleaser, and that is part of the lesson, okay? So when to give and when to hold back and give to yourself. Yeah. What else? Is there anything else that we need to know about this? We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. What about it? The Devil. You're protected. My first thought was you're protected. And yes, you are protected from devil energy. Okay? You are protected from devil energy. So if it's other people, say, you know, their ex now or your ex, depending on who's watching, that type of energy is not going to affect either one of you anymore. Okay? And even if this person was still in that energy, they would not be able to contact you either. You are protected. You're protected from, I'm hearing mayhem. So mayhem, that's so weird. I just, like, it says the devil, right, obviously, card 15, but I heard, like, I looked down and it said evil deeds. Tarot's kind of crazy like that. So you are protected. If you're worried, nope, the angels have got you. We had Temperance here. That is an angel. They have you. Is there anything else? Okay, we have the Four of Swords coming out, which I'm not surprised. This is the healing time after the broken heart, okay? It was in the reverse. So the healing has been done, okay? The healing has occurred. It is now time that you can get up, you know? You can get up. Next, after the Four of Swords, is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is about winning at all costs, okay? So do I recommend, like, manipulation? Because that card has a lot to do with manipulation too. No, I don't. But do I recommend that this person do what they need to do in order to get where they need to go? Yes. Okay. not in a malicious, weird way, just in a determined way. All right. So, I don't even know why I shuffled those, but I guess I needed to. I'm going to get some Moonology cards for you. So what else does the collective need right now? It says, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I was just saying that. So if you're worried, you're protected. We have, it's time to take action. I was just saying that. Aries. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Interesting. So ask yourself, you know, what is it I need to release in order to move this forward, to move my healing forward? It's not necessarily about moving the connection forward. The connection will happen when both parties have healed. So what do you need to release? Focus on that. A time for healing. Balsamic moon. Yeah. I think that you guys have been going through the healing, though. I really do. I think that's why that Four of Swords was in the reverse. What else? Can I get one more for the collective? Thank you. It says, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Beautiful. We have 3 new moons here. So the new moon should be coming up soon. Actually, we've already had the full moon. So the new moon should be coming up. I would say the beginning, either the very end of July or the very beginning of August. It should be coming up. And then we have believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Blue moons are rare. So yes. You're headed in the right direction, you guys. Keep going. All right, I am going to get charms for you. It does get loud, so if you guys want to turn down the volume, you should do that now, in case you're wearing headphones. See? Headphones. All right. Okay, so we have Gemini energy coming out here. We have A, we have the number 6, so June could be significant. We have L, that's Al. We have S, ALS. We have Q. We have E, O. We have a blank tile, so anything that you'd like. Oh, we have the elephant here. So this person, I'm actually getting that this person's very loyal to you. You might not think it, but it's true. We have the butterfly. You guys are both changing, you're evolving, you're strengthening, I just heard. We have the locket. It's closed. This person has not shown you how much they love you, but they do. We have the rabbit. So if the year of the rabbit could be significant for you guys, or bunnies make lots of little bunnies, so be aware. We have Denmark. We have I feel stupid. Yeah. We have Cambodia. This reminds me of Men in Black, when they're talking about, like, you can get a whole lobster dinner for like $3 in Cambodia. I don't know why, but maybe that's significant for you guys. We have Cyprus. We have the United Kingdom, Bulgaria, Ireland, Bahrain, Afghanistan, the Netherlands. This says, losing you killed me. Yeah. You're irreplaceable in my life. Yeah, they're seriously worried that you're going to do to them what they did to you. Papua New Guinea and Belgium. Costa Rica. Sweden. Angola. Weird. It says weird, odd, and mysterious. Maybe that's why Men in Black came through. Aliens. Lazy. Lazy, slow, and careless. No, not lazy. We have plain. Plain, simple, and dull. What is really going on here? And then it says, together we're unstoppable. I mentioned that. Each of you holding 2 pillars for the 4 of Wands. Like this person really does believe that you guys can do anything as long as you're together. Yeah. So this is what I have for you guys. If it resonates, please let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, comment. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you all very, very soon. I am sending you so much love and light on your journey. Always.